Hello, Mickey!
Some things never change. What are you doing?
I'm calling Mickey. He's going to be a guest on our show later.
Come on, he's too busy for you. We're going to call Jason because he's in Disney.
Oh.
We'll do that on this episode of Next Stop, Main Street.
We're back! Welcome to Next Stop, Main Street. I'm Marlena.
I'm Angela.
Lenny.
So, it's been a while. I feel like it's getting progressively longer between our videos, and I do not like it.
Well,
not anymore.
Well, I think we have a schedule set now, so it'll be a little bit better, but life happens. Things are happening.
It's true.
Life exciting things are happening.
It's true.
But we never forget about you guys.
No, and the funny thing is, even though we're not shooting a video for you guys every week, we're literally talking about Disney every day almost. Group chats,
definitely.
whatever's going on. We're still up to date.
Right.
We're just not
telling you.
telling you.
We
about
just
it.
don't have time to get together.
Yeah.
Unless you're following us on Twitter. Then
Yeah.
we update that, but pretty often.
And why aren't you if you're not?
I know, right? Follow us.
Yeah. Alright, so one of the reasons we haven't gotten together in the last maybe 2 weeks or so, or last week, is Angela just got back from Disney.
It was so much fun, but I'm back now. Had to go back to my life. But it was so fun, so fantastic. That's the word I was looking for. It was great.
So I want to know, because obviously I haven't been there yet. I'll probably go in September, October, November, right there to check it out. But I need to know all about Toy Story Land.
Oh, Toy Story Land. So, I was only in Toy Story Land for probably, in total, an hour.
What?
But I was not there for long, and I was there probably, I don't know, from 6 to 7, probably around that time frame. But it was fantastic. Fantastic. That word will not come out of my mouth today. I ended up going on Slinky Dog. We had a Fast Pass. I did not get on Aliens Rolling Saucers. But, things happen. But, the atmosphere is just, it's fantastic. You step in and everyone really makes you feel like you're a toy, which is exactly what it's supposed to do.
So you're in Andy's backyard,
yes,
right?
you're in Andy's backyard, and everything is built out of things a child could have found. So there are benches made out of popsicle sticks. There's a new Instagram wall also made out of popsicle sticks. Signs are taped on with Scotch tape. Not really, but
the props are larger than life, so it looks like you're shrunk down, right?
Yes. So, but I'm gonna say that one of my biggest problems with it is that right when you walk in, you're supposed to be the size of Andy's toys, but the giant Toy Story Land sign, Woody is ginormous. So. No, I'm being honest. That kind of ruined it for me. Not ruined it, but right from the beginning, I was like, wait, what? I was like, aren't I supposed to be the same size as these toys? Aren't I a toy?
Yeah.
But that's just me being picky. That's just me being picky.
But I did hear Woody, Buzz. There's a lot of photo opportunities there, statue-wise.
Yes. So you can meet for characters. You can meet Woody and Jessie together, and then you can meet Buzz. I ended up not meeting either set of characters while I was there, but I did meet Woody and Jessie while I was at the H2O Glow Nights at Typhoon Lagoon, so that ended up working out. But I didn't meet Toy Story. But I think overall for Toy Story, it's a good land. It's a good size. It's very cohesive, and it does the job. It's a good kid-friendly area.
But it doesn't have a ride in it. When Pandora opened, obviously everybody wanted to get on.
Of course.
The
Well,
Flight
right
of
now,
Passage, but it doesn't have that kind of ride, or is it Slinky Ride that kind of ride for that land?
I think Slinky is that kind of ride for the land to much less of an extent. And I think people are slowly realizing that it's a kiddie coaster. It's not a large coaster. It's very comparable to Mine Train. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very comparable to Mine Train.
30 seconds and it's done, or
it's long.
Okay.
So Mine Train has that indoor part that's adds a little bit of length, and Slinky doesn't have that indoor part, but it feels the same length. There's a little bit more track, and it's really well done, very smooth. I think the middle stop portion, the go through the rings, is well done. It serves its purpose.
It's better in the dark.
It's better in the dark.
Nighttime.
I've heard.
It's built to take the crowd out of Galaxy's Edge when it opens next year. It was built now.
Will it do that?
It was built now to get some traffic into Hollywood studios because they were struggling. That's the purpose of it. It's not supposed to be crazy or fantastic.
Yeah.
And for those purposes,
I would think, like I said, I think it's going to be used a lot more for photo opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think adult-wise, like, Instagrammers, they're going to want to take photos and stuff. And I heard the merch is really good there.
Yeah.
The food's, from what I've heard, watched and read.
I've heard
pretty decent.
They had a Monte Cristo on the menu for like a week, and then they took it off.
Oh.
There's adult beverages if you're into that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like adult cherry lemonade or something. I've heard it's good.
It's like Mine Train. It's a filler.
Yeah.
So I haven't. Yeah, I mean, but you know how when Flight of Passage opened, like you were seeing on like Facebook and Twitter, everybody being like, "Oh my god, a 90-minute wait! Oh my god, or 3-hour wait!" And like I haven't really seen that for Toy Story yet.
No, and just the first day to get in.
Yeah.
To get
But nobody's really been posting like, "Oh, it's so crazy here." It's
So I think. When I was in the land, and I was just there a little more than a week ago. I was there like last Monday. And so the beginning entrance is very crowded and packed because you just walked in, you're kind of like taking it in for the first time, and people are just kind of like squished like sardines. But if you take like 10 more steps into the land, it's very open, there's no one there. Like especially near the bathrooms, it's like a ghost town. And it's great for pictures. If you do follow us on Twitter, I post, or one of us posted. Who posted that? You did.
Me.
I think Marlene posted
You sent it to me.
Yes, that's how it works. He doesn't help with the Twitter. So you can see Galaxy's Edge right over the kind of wall that's hiding it. That video is on our Twitter. And it's actually a really great view. But that whole area, bathrooms, the entrance to Swirling Saucers, and like the wall that's covering Galaxy's Edge, there's no one there. It just feels like any other land in any other than Fantasyland. Yeah. It feels like any other land, kind of like crowd-wise. But I do have to admit that entryway does get a little packed.
Yeah.
Pandora, I mean, arguably has the best ride in all of
Disney.
Yeah.
All of Orlando.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do roller coasters per se, but that's the best ride I've ever been on.
Yeah.
And everyone I talked to said the same exact thing.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference between, a revamped version of, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and the best ride in Florida.
Yeah.
So that's why Pandora is still so popular and still impossible to get a fast pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have to so my party's trip was a little bit longer than I stayed for. So the rest of my party had fast passes for Flight of Passage the day after I left. But
wait, have you not gone to Flight of Passage yet?
I have.
Yeah,
Okay.
We went the day over.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
We got lucky. We got fast pass the morning we woke up. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just heading down.
And I got 2 fast passes.
On our phone. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm the fast pass master.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I forgot. Angela and I and my sister Melissa, we went there the opening day of Pandora. So I was like, wait, you've been on it.
Yeah.
But then also when you just said about fast passes, and it's so funny. I was just talking about this with somebody else. Noobs don't understand that. Oh my god, I gotta get my fast passes. It's just if you don't get something, just keep checking. It will pop up. I've gotten. Last time I went on Avatar Flight of Passage with Brian, we got it 2 days before, and we were sitting in line on the fast pass line. Someone's like, "When did you get your fast passes?" I was like, "I don't know, 2 days ago." And they're like, "What? Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Noobs."
Yeah, we got it the morning of. Headed there.
Well, fast passes because Disney is tracking you.
Yeah.
They completely have the power. So if there are too many people in Dinoland, they're gonna open up a couple fast passes for Flight of Passage and send some people over. Or they're gonna they can control it in that kind of way. That's at least what I think they're
Is this
trying
a
to do.
Disney conspiracy?
I've always had this conspiracy that Disney is moving you around. When a random fast pass opens, you're like, Flight of Passage? Alright, I'll take it. That's taking you away
Do you know
from
why
your
they want to feel like
talent.
you have the magic? I magically got a fast pass for a Flight of Passage.
Really?
Who knows? We don't know.
Really?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Mickey's
We went.
got him.
We got him. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
But yeah, so to finish up my story, my party had a fast pass on the Friday for Flight of Passage, but I had to leave and come back home for work. So on Monday, we didn't have any plans for the morning, so my mom and I ended up rope dropping Flight of Passage, and they let us in, I think Extra Magic Hour started at 8 in Animal Kingdom, but they ended up letting us into the queue at 7:30, 7:40ish, and we were off the ride by 8:15.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so you planned that one.
It went well.
Yeah.
But back to Toy Story Land is good. It served its purpose.
Good.
Yeah.
So, but it's not. It doesn't. I don't think it had the same hype as when Galaxy's Edge opened.
Ronnie, we're not planning trips to go to Toy Story Land. People are planning trips to go to
Yes,
Galaxy's Edge.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think
Galaxy's Edge, when that opens up, it's going to blow the opening of Pandora off.
Yeah,
it's going to blow. I mean, I've already said to Brian multiple times, like, do I want to go see it? Yes. I will not go any time within the first few months that it's been open. Like, you can't.
Well,
you can, but you shouldn't.
Well, and I also think that it's going to be a very different crowd attending these first couple of months for Star Wars.
What are you saying? Are they like nerds or something?
Like,
what's going on?
No, I'm just saying it's no. I mean, like, yes, but also like it's the people who don't normally go to the parks.
Yeah.
They're fans for the cinematic universe, and now they want to see it in real life, so they're going to become park.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they won't know, as like a Disney fan, like, I'm going to stay away from this one for a little bit. They don't understand how
they're going to be there opening day. Yeah, and. Yeah, but I still think it's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to go 6 months after it opens.
Exactly, and that's as a true Disney fan, you're like, yes, I want to get there and go on it, but you know it's going to be so crazy. You're like, I can wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Or I can plan the trip and not feel pressured, like to go. You know what I mean?
If you don't make it or get to see the whole thing, it's fine. It's still going to open up during Food and Wine Festival, so you'll be all right with that. There's a lot of things going on.
I know.
But don't go word away.
I know. I only on my trip. I only ended up going to Epcot like for real one time. Yeah, I think I was only there. Well,
we're getting off topic.
We're getting off topic. I was only there one time because it's like right now it's like Diet Epcot. There's no festivals. There's
let's like talk about it's kind of a transition. Like they just released the menu for the Food and Wine Festival. And I feel like every year it's getting bigger and bigger, which. Again, as a Disney fan and nerd, makes me mad because I'm like I don't want to be pushed and crowded.
You don't want to have to fight to enjoy.
I don't want to fight to enjoy the magic.
Yeah. Here's the problem I have with it is it's too long now. It used to be the month of October.
Yeah.
Then expanded into late months of September, first week of November. Now it starts late August and goes all the way through November.
August 30th till November 12th. Yeah.
Right. That's the problem. It's not special anymore because you get it for 3 months at this point.
Yeah.
So
same thing with Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden, Food and Wine, in my opinion, two completely different things, two different crowds that go to that. But it's not special because it's extended. It's extended. Like Molly said, there's too many kiosks, and the portions of the food are smaller. Prices are still the same. Yeah. But it's
everything
different.
Should be 5 or under around there. Yeah, because you can use your snack points.
Right.
But
the portions are much smaller. There's a lot more kiosks. So you can't really try everything. It's extended way too long now. Yeah. I don't know.
But I just. Not that I love people. Listen, I made a career out of people. Okay. But I don't like when my favorite things get overcrowded. I hate that.
Where people don't appreciate as much as you do?
Exactly. And I love all my Disney fans.
I'm allergic to festivals.
Sorry. I love all my Disney fans and I love everybody out there. But sometimes I get so annoyed, and I use that word noob a lot, but Disney newbies, they sometimes are so oblivious to things. It almost, if you're a true Disney fan, you're like, oh, I'd have to deal with you. Come on.
The problem was they didn't watch our episodes before they left for their trip.
Exactly.
That was the problem.
So you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly. And people are always like, well, what's your advice for Disney? I'm like, don't try to just do everything.
Right.
And then don't be everywhere. Really,
enjoy
it.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Enjoy. You don't have to run around. You don't have to get crazy.
Yeah.
Chances are, and maybe I'm speaking out of term here, but you're gonna go again at some point.
At some point.
Some point you may go again. So just whatever you did the first time, you didn't do the first time, do it the second time.
Yeah.
Relax, slow down.
I remember the first time I went to the Food and Wine Festival. It was so much fun, easy going, going to all the stands. The next time I went, I saw more and more people with their T-shirts drinking around the world, and then all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, I'm watching people falling over drunk and people getting carried out. I'm like, this isn't Disney. The Food and Wine Festival, obviously it's its own thing, but you're still kind of oh, you're just so annoying. You know what I mean? Why? Why do you have to be like this at the festival? And it's getting progressively worse every year, I find.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, it's catching up. Drinking around the world, you get to say that to anyone, they know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And when you go down there, I was there in June for a day. Went to Epcot. I was there for one day, went to Epcot. And I can't tell you, I was in line for Frozen, and the 3 people behind me were drunk drunk. I went to Frozen not to ride the ride because it was too hot outside, and these people were so drunk. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, oh, came for a party, whatever.
Yeah.
So we're drinking all around. Like, oh boy,
Yeah.
that's what this world's coming to.
Yeah.
There's no local bars in Orlando for you to go to anymore.
Yeah.
You have to come here. I mean, like, I think one of my pet peeves, and like this also might be as like someone who's like underage, but like I also like, please stop. You and your giant group, stop wearing shirts that say like bippity boppity boos or anything like that.
Well, the
like,
Martins family, we have our own shirts.
Yeah, you have your own shirts.
You have.
I know I do, but like I don't like when you and your giant group that's going out drinking is wearing your like.
We didn't go out.
Oh, they have
we went on
like
a family
drinking
trip.
puns on
Yeah,
their shirts.
and I'm like it's fine, but like you're also with your kids.
Like Whiny Mouse. Like
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse has wine.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're so
There's
funny.
some cute ones out there.
There are some cute ones out there.
They're
but,
cute, and I have to almost like put a pin in this conversation because I'm going on a girls' trip in November, and I'm pretty sure they're discussing t-shirts.
Yes, that your sister is producing.
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe we shouldn't have this conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like the group of girls
We
that
may
I'm going
edit
with,
this last 5 minutes out.
But you're not traveling with your children wearing a shirt
No,
that's
there's
like
no-
can't wait to drink.
No, okay, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. When you're with kids,
When
the
you're-
parents are that are going
well,
with
hold on. They're not driving. It's their vacation. It's too expensive to get wasted as a parent, anyways, because you're buying stuff for the kids. I might have to disagree with you. The parents aren't going to go there and just get sloshed with their kid in the carriage because. Well, maybe.
I know, not like
Maybe. Even
that's
so,
the thing, I've
chances
seen
are
that.
they're
I've seen it happen.
not. Even so, chances are they're not driving.
Yeah.
This went on a super tangent.
This went on way too long.
Yeah.
Before we went festival.
Well, you shouldn't monorail drunk either.
Well, me and Jason have done it.
Watch your head.
Wow, we really got off topic, but I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Well, anyways, but so if you're going to the festival, enjoy. Just kind of
Take it easy.
take it easy, because we don't like you when
Go
we're
with
not.
flow.
And Marlena will be there, so if you see her, say hi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Angela and I are trying to get there the week before they go. We don't want to run into them, so we'll see.
Well, I'm also maybe going the month before. Here's the thing: when you're like a true Disney fan, like here's the thing: when Disney fans are like, "Oh yeah, I'm going September whatever," and then like that's the only date that they have planned. You're like, okay, so you're going like once a year, whatever. True Disney fans like us, we're like, I'm trying to go this date, but I'm going this date too,
Right.
and I'm hoping to go over here at
But
this
like if
point.
this
Right,
doesn't work, we'll do this.
I will tell you the conversation I had with Angela this morning. I'm at work in the office, and I got an alert on my phone, Southwest cheap flights booked today.
Yeah.
So I called and said, you want to go in October? Where you going? She's like, I'll check my schedule. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The spontaneity of it all. That's
Yeah.
the best part.
That's that's how I love to travel
Right.
to Disney.
Yeah.
And no plans. I'm not going to book the flights. We're not going to go crazy over fast passes.
Yeah.
We'll get a hotel eventually. We'll find one. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it. But book the cheap flights. Let's just get down there and have a good time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I keep telling my sister Melissa, she's like, well, are you coming with us in September? I'm like, yeah, if I do, I'll be there.
Right.
Like,
Right.
if I go, but I want to go.
Well, actually, we have a special guest on the phone later who's in Disney right now.
Yes.
Their trip was to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
They woke up one morning and said, we got some extra time. Let's drive to Disney. And they drove to Disney, and they've been there for 7 days now.
Yeah, and they went
On
in
a whim.
May, like
Yeah.
all this stuff. I mean, they're vacation club members, so they have
Right.
a little bit easy access to planning or whatever, but
But their trip was spontaneous.
yeah.
Very spontaneous.
You might have met them on our Disney Vacation Club episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
we're going to be talking to Jason in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
See how his trip's
Ooh.
going.
I wonder how it is going. He's staying at the Polynesian. I'm
They
curious.
stayed at Old Key West first.
Yes.
And they
Which
switched
is
over to
typical DVC
Right.
rooms. The Polynesian's a little hard to get into.
I think that's
not your
everyone's
home
dream,
one.
right?
Yeah,
I haven't
exactly.
stayed there.
I've never stayed there.
No,
Nope,
that's
I've never
everyone's
stayed there.
dream. And there was the Grand Floridian. I think Polynesian's way better.
It's like the two different personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm a Grand Floridian.
I'm a Grand
Yeah.
Floridian too,
Oh,
but I
no,
see you as a
yeah.
Polynesian.
I spent this whole weekend I had off on the beach all weekend, and I'm all red and burnt. But that's what I did the whole weekend. So that's my style, drinking a fruity umbrella drink, and they're more classy. They're classier than I am.
On that note, please wear sunscreen and get your skin checked every year,
I
especially as you age.
thought I had my father's skin, not my mother's skin.
Next
I was
stop, medical
mistaken.
tips.
All right, so why don't we call Jason? Hopefully,
of
get
that, you
him.
can do that.
I want to ask him tons of questions.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Next Stop Main Street. You got lots of viewers listening to you right now.
We think.
Oh, that's great. That's terrific.
So tell us. We were just talking about how all three of us, like on our bucket list, is staying at Polynesian. Tell us what your thoughts are compared to, like, let's say a Grand Floridian.
How do I compare the Polynesian to the Grand Floridian?
Yeah.
Well, it's two totally different experiences. I can tell you that much. Polynesian, you feel like you're on vacation here. It's like you're out in the middle of the tropics. It's really wild. And the Grand Floridian is just really prime hotel, resort hotel, I should say. But I mean, Polynesian is very scale, the amenities and everything, but it's got a very tropical feel. So you definitely, have a feel like you're in a different location.
Alright, so here's my question. Have you had a Dole Whip?
I had a pizza.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay, cool. So how do the kids like the Polynesian compared to you stayed at Old Key West previously before your trip started? So did they like the difference between the Polynesian and Old Key West?
Well, they love both. But after that question, and they love both. So it's really tough to say. Old Key West is a different kind of place. I got to go to security here, on a rail station. So I'm going to have to put the phone down here quickly as the passage.
Guys, this is true Disney experience.
He's going on the monorail as we speak.
He has to go through security for the monorail.
While he's going through security, I want to argue a point that he just made is that Old Key West literally has the best bar that I've ever been to in my life. And he's still saying that Polynesian was better. We heard that. We heard that. Alright, so before we let you go, because we know you're busy, where are you headed right now? They said, before we let you go, because you know you're busy, where are you headed right now?
Oh, very nice.
Beautiful. Well, Jay, thanks for taking some time with us. I hope you all can hear that. It's awesome. All right, Jay. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Have a great trip. That's fine.
Alright, cool. So he's having fun.
Yeah.
I think that's the compared to when you go on like shorter days, when you're going for a longer period of time, you can like do things like, oh, let's just go tonight to Magic Kingdom.
Right, don't
we
spend
did
the whole
nothing
day.
all day.
Right,
Yeah.
And that's what we spoke about earlier. Take your time, relax.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we will be back next week with some more topics.
Yes.
Talk about maybe some Disney movie news. I know Christopher Robin's coming out.
I wore my shirt.
It actually
celebration.
the trailer looks amazing.
Yeah,
so I'm excited to see
looks
that.
a little strange.
Pooh looks adorable.
He looks a little. We'll discuss it next week, but he looks a tad
So
strange.
I guess you're gonna have to tune in next week to hear him be wrong.
Alright, so make sure you
Like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with all things Next Stop Main Street. And if you want to be the first to be notified when we post new videos, make sure you tap that bell icon to join the hashtag notification squad.
and she got. And make sure you follow us on social media. We are on Facebook and Twitter. You can be our friend, and if you're a true Disney fan, you want to be our friend.
Yes,
It's
you
true.
do.
It's very true.
That's it. I think we're good to go. Everyone, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and I guess we'll see you next time. Probably on Main Street.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos for the latest updates on Next Stop Main Street.
And make sure you check out all of our other Disney videos by clicking up here.
Make sure you follow us on social media.